congratulations. I know this was a decision you made a long time ago, but how's it feel to finally have the ink dried and the papers deliver and everything, official?
Feels great. I had my official visit last weekend, and it felt just like home, and I can't wait to get down there for good in January, and definitely feels good to put pen to paper. So.
Like I said, this was something you decided on a long time ago, but what was it about Miami, Ohio for you?
Ultimately, it came down to the coaching staff. Obviously, it's a beautiful campus, great school, but Coach Chuck Martin and his staff, they have a really good vision there. He took over a program that was 0-16 before he took it over, and he's a championship coach, and obviously he proved this year that he wins championships, and we're back on top, and we got a lot of things planned. So.
I was going to say, they're MAC West?
East.
MAC East champs. They're MAC East champs, and I guess how much does that kind of fuel your fire to be able to go in there and help that program out?
It feels great. Like I said, on that official last weekend, it felt like home, and all the older guys were talking, and it's not the last one we're going to win these next couple of years. We're going to win a lot more MAC championships, and championship football is coming back to Miami, so I'm very excited for it.
How much does it fuel your fire to kind of go in there and help keep on building what they've kind of built already under coach?
Oh, a lot. That defense is their defense is the type of defense I want to be in. It's fast, physical, hard-nosed, and they play like family, and it's a championship defense at the end of the day. So.
How do you see yourself kind of fitting in? What do you see your role being maybe right away when you get there?
So they're looking at me to play two different positions, will linebacker or nickel, and both of those positions they're seniors graduating, which kind of gave me the incentive to graduate early and enroll in January like I am, and to put in the work to hopefully have an opportunity to start next year, and that's the plan as of now. So.
For you, I guess how important for you was it to get on campus right away as fast as you could and kind of help try and make your mark and get ready for your first season of collegiate football?
Very important. Like I said, I have a great opportunity to play next year, number one, and number two, getting some of the academic stuff out of the way, like my gen ed classes. It'll be really good for me down the road, and my degree will come a lot sooner than me going in August. So.
For you, I guess, what has your time here at Homestead meant to you, especially this season? You guys bring home the first, SAC title in school history and everything like that. Just what has your time here at Homestead meant?
It's meant more than anything I can have ever imagined. I mean, I'm beyond blessed to have been a part of such a great program like Homestead, and all credit goes to Coach Zolman and goes to God as well. But Coach Zolman, he leads one of the best programs in the area, as we saw this year, and my teammates. I've been blessed to be around some of the best guys that I'll ever know in my whole entire life, so it's definitely a blessing to be a part of Homestead.
How do you feel like your time here helped prepare you for the next level?
Oh, insanely. Better than anywhere else, in my opinion. From what I've seen academically, from guys I've talked to, Homestead is the best of the best, and football-wise, they push me harder than I think anybody else could, and so for that, it's definitely a blessing. So.
And then for you just to be able to sign with Griff, a guy that you've come so close with, and now you get to go and be college rivals against, what's it mean for you to sign with him?
It means the world. That kid's been through so much adversity, and I'm very proud of him for everything that he's gone through, and the hard work that he's put in, and he's pushed me every day on and off the field to be a better man and a better football player, and it means a lot to sign with him today, and it also is going to be pretty cool to play against him and beat him all 4 years. So.
What do you plan on studying?
I'm studying marketing and co-majoring in entrepreneurship. So.
Everything's signed, sealed, delivered. How's it feel to make this thing official with BGSU?
It's a great relief. I've been waiting for this day for the past 7 months, and I've been really excited to get started on the next journey. So it really just feels like a great relief, and I feel blessed.
You mentioned it. You made this choice 7 months ago. What was it about the Falcons that made them the choice for you?
Really, I went there in March, and they were the first MAC school to offer me with my knee, and they did not care about it. They were really upfront with me, and they came at me with open arms, and I just felt like I was loved from the second I went there.
How are you feeling almost a year out with your knee and everything? I know obviously you spent all season, you played all season well.
Yeah.
How are you feeling with your knee, and how are you feeling heading into college?
Yeah, so rushing back pretty early to start playing was a task, but I was very thankful to achieve that task. But there's a little bit more to be done because ACL's typical recovery is around a year, and I kind of skipped to about under 6. So yeah, there's a little bit of work to be done, but it feels great, and I'm ready to just get to the next step.
How do you feel like you can go in and impact this BGSU team, and what do you see your kind of role being with that offense and with that team?
Yeah, so I'm planning on playing tight end, and they have 2 tight end positions, the Y and the A, and the A likes to flex out, go to the slot, go out wide, so it's kind of a mobile, diverse, and position that I'm excited to play.
I know they kind of use you all over the field here at Homestead as well. How do you feel like that helped prepare you for what you're maybe going to see in college?
Oh yeah, I think it helped me so much. Being a receiver, I had to learn the basis of route running and the basis of basically being fast off the line and stuff like that. And then playing tight end, I learned how to block. So I felt like I was really well-rounded, and going into college should benefit me a lot.
You're heading in early. What was kind of the allure for you of heading in, in about a month?
Yeah, I want to play early. That's my goal, and I feel like the best opportunity for to do that is to go 5 months early and start working and just show the coaches that I'm ready and just work my tail off.
What have your conversation with the coaching staff been like? Kind of how do they see your role being when you come in here next month, and kind of what are they hopeful for you?
Well, they've said that there's an opportunity to play. So I'm going in with that mindset. I'm going in that mindset that I'm going to play early, and I'm going to work my tail off, and I'm going to believe that I can do it. And I feel like at the end of the day, I can do anything I put my mind to.
Kind of reflect on this season for you guys. Obviously, a great year for Homestead. You guys go undefeated in the regular season. You win the SAC. You win a sectional. Just what did this year mean to you? What did your career here mean to you?
Man, these past 4 years have been a blessing to say the least. Coming from my freshman year, and then my sophomore year not playing much, just playing junior varsity, and then my junior year coming out and having a good year really means the world to me. And growing these bonds with my teammates that I consider my best friends has been such a privilege, and I'll ever be thankful for my coaches for showing me the way and creating a platform for me, and it was just a blessing, and winning the bell was a great way to top it off.
How do you feel like your time with under Coach Zolman helped prepare you for the next level?
Yeah, he's an awesome guy, right? And I feel like him and the coaching staff that we have here at Homestead has really prepared me, being multi-dimensional, diverse, and overall just a good person. So.
What did it mean for you to sign with Cam today? Obviously, a guy that you've played a lot of football with over the last 4 years, and you've grown really, really close to, like you said, sitting down here earlier.
Yeah, I mean, Cam's one of my best friends, and to be able to sign together has been something we've talked about for a long time. And just seeing us both achieve a dream that we put our minds to 4 or 5 years ago is really just pleasing for me and him. And I just feel like it's just the next step in the whatever God has planned for us.
So you go from great teammates to maybe hated rivals. I guess what's it going to be like playing against him on the other side of the ball, especially when offense-defense matches up here?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to be guarding me, odds are, and I'm ready to just take it to him and talk a little trash. And, I mean, it's something I've been looking forward to, but, I mean, I think he's ready, and I think Bowling Green's going to bring it. So.
For you, BGSU, what are the expectations placed on this team as you guys kind of head into this next year, and for you as you guys head into spring ball?
Well, we weren't that good in the MAC last year, obviously, but this recruiting class we have coming in is a bunch of really, really great guys. Like, I've met around probably 15, 16 of them, and they're great character, hard workers, and they want to come in and make BGSU a winning program again.
And then for you, what do you plan on studying?
Right now I'm in general business, but I'm probably going to switch to supply chain management, so more specific business.